Got the Odyssey packed with some tools. We just registered this thing the other day actually. And we're gonna take it up to a pull and pay and look for an Accord tranny and pull it apart and get some gears for the hatch over here. So, because it needs some synchros and shit.
This transmission doesn't break down on the way.
Oh yeah, hopefully this one doesn't break on the way. It'll be good.
It's an hour drive.
For those of you who don't know what a pull and pay junkyard is, you go and you have to like sign a waiver in case you drop a motor on yourself and die. But you go in and they let you pull the parts you need yourself, and then you just bring them up to the front and pay for them. And that's that. So you can get stuff super cheap. So we're about to head up there right now and hopefully I get a new set of gears for the hatch. So we've just been checking pretty much every aisle just in case, you never know, someone could have pulled a motor out and then left the tranny. So you wouldn't even have to do any of the work yourself, but that's pretty rare that that would happen with the part you need. So, but we found this car right here. It's an Accord and it has a P2A8 tranny. So I was looking for a P2A5, but now that I'm thinking about it, I looked this one up and it has a little bit of a shorter gear ratio. So I think I'd actually like this one a little more. And wind of the car, there's not much you can really tell. There's not much you can check for to tell if the tranny is good, but at least it feels like it goes into gear good, goes into everything easy. So it's good enough for me. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this tranny out and then pull it apart and get the gear set out of it. It should be good to go. Well, before we got too into that Accord, we just found out that it was too new. So the tranny was like a different bolt pattern. So we found this one over here, has a P2U5. I'm happy with that gear ratio as well. So, and this one is the right gear. So we're gonna go ahead and start tearing this one up instead. This one feels like it shifts decent too, but it also has 251,000 miles on it, but we give no fucks. So we're just gonna get the tranny out of this one and hopefully it's good. Nice.
That's probably what you need. You just cut the brake lines.
Yep. And hopefully that'll be enough to pop the axles out.
Looks fucked.
Get her done. Oh shit. Don't need that anymore. Up under the car, I'm bolting this bracket on the back, getting ready to drop the tranny pretty soon. These jack stand wheel things are the only thing holding the car up too, so it's kind of sketch. But it's pretty solid, so we're good. Dang, they even have a WRX back here. It's a wagon. There's the downpipe for the turbo right there in the back. The motor's completely ripped out of it. That's where the scoop was at. Someone took the scoop. The airbags looks like they went off. I've never seen a WRX in here. It's too nice of a car to be in a junkyard like this. It's weird. Oh well. Poor Subaru.
Hurry up. We only have 30 minutes left. What?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the tranny's like out, like it's not in there anymore. It's just hanging on from that bitch back there.
Might have to say fuck it and leave.
Not yet. Alright guys, so we got the tranny out. It took us quite a bit longer than we planned on, and they were starting to close. So my original plan was to pull the gear set out and just take the gears because that would have been way cheaper. But since we ran out of time, we just ended up getting the whole tranny, and we'll pull it apart once we get back. But right now I just got to get it in the Odyssey and then get it home. And this was like 130 bucks for the whole transmission. So it would have been way cheaper if I just got the gears. But like I said, we ran out of time. But it's whatever. Dude, the Odyssey's coming in really useful lately.
Right?
At least right now.
Should show all the feet.
Oh yeah, we should. They don't know about this, but Brent, PFI wanted us to get them some relays, and we hit them all under here. We have like 300 of these bitches. Like, there's so many under all the tools. Look at all of them. So they didn't know about all these. Smuggle them out. We got you some relays.
That's badass. Does he need relays? Awesome.
Where do you want them?
That electric cart.
Alright. Alright, we just got back. Was a bitch, dude. I'm still so tired.
How much did you get it for?
130 bucks.
That's not bad.
It's a little messy though. I know we didn't have time, or else, because I already said
Yeah.
another video, but I just wanted to get the gears out of it and just pay for those.
Mm-hmm.
But
Could not.
we didn't have time because they were closing.
What time did you guys get there? Like, because I know Charlie Snapchatted me at like fucking.
We got there. We
4.
started on the car at like 2.
Oh, okay.
And we
Wow, you guys were a
left
lot
at 5,
longer
so
than I
it was like
thought.
3 hours.
Holy shit! Was it just a? Was it?
Yeah, the freaking the half. Is like they have a half shaft right here,
Uh-huh.
and it got stuck in there, and like.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
It popped out.
Mm-hmm. I had to put
Did
a.
not come out. And then this right here was catching on like a front support bar thing, like that runs all the way across for like the traction bar deals.
Yeah.
And it was caught, and we couldn't twist it. It was just lodged in there, so I had to unbolt the whole front of the car pretty much.
Seriously?
Yeah, it sucked. But we got it right there.
That's dope.
So that will be going into the hatch eventually when I'm not lazy.
Can do many more. Ow! Fucking cart.